factors that will provoke us to praise when we simply think about what God has done for us, when we think about the benefits of our God. And I'm almost there. The benefits of our God. The main benefit that I would like to illuminate in your mindset today is the grace of God. We don't talk about it a lot anymore, but in the old church, Pastor Sparks, we would sing Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. The one thing that we all have in common is that all of us can say amazing grace. If we would just, if we could just sit in a movie theater and play our life back, all you would be able to say is amazing grace. You know, times where you should have been amazing grace. Times where you shouldn't have made it amazing grace. Times where you should have been in jail, amazing grace. Time where they couldn't find the evidence and the evidence was right under their nose, amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Nudge somebody real quick and tell them, say, I don't know about you, but then again I do. Tell them, say, I'm a grace baby. Tell them I'm here solely by the grace of God. I know you think that I got it together. I know you think that I'm all together and I don't have any struggles in my life. But tell your neighbor, say, if it had not been for grace, I would have lost my mind. Oh, somebody give God a praise in here. Oh, I need about 10 grace babies to put your hands together and open up your mouth and shout grace. The songwriter says, wondrous, wondrous grace. Grace now is the unmerited favor of God. It is when God has showed favor to a people that did not deserve favor. You may have noticed by now I have some issues with the church of today. And another issue that I have is that we act so holy and pious as if we saved ourselves. Oh, don't make me go in your closet today. Don't make me do it. Just because people don't know your issues, you try to condemn other people. But grace, the true measure of this grace, is seen in the shed blood of Christ. He was the propitiation for our sin. He was the offering in our place. Can I mess with you here today? I don't care how long you have been in church. You came here jacked up, for you were born in sin and shapen in iniquity. You came here worthy to die. I don't care how you can sing. I don't care how you can preach. I don't care how you can teach. All of your righteousness is as filthy rags, and you cannot preach your way into salvation. I'm going to get some help in a minute. You cannot sing your way into salvation. You cannot dance your way into salvation. You cannot shout your way into salvation. But it was because he was a propitiation for our sin, meaning that he took our place and he was a substitute, and he presented his body as a sacrifice so that you and I could go free. He was the scapegoat that you see in the Old Testament. Though you were worthy to die, he stood in your place, and he shows his marvelous grace. The word unmerited means the undeserved favor of God. He says, Pastor Sparks, you don't deserve it, but I'm going to do you a favor. Lord, have mercy. He said, you did not do anything to earn it, but I'm going to do you a favor. It's difficult even in the church to find people that will do stuff for you without a string attached to it. Yeah. It's difficult to find people that will support you and stand by your side without there being something in it for them. But when he saw me in my mess, he had nothing to gain because there was nothing that I could give him. But now that he has redeemed me and restored me, I have a little praise that I can offer him. But even if I had 10,000 tongues, I still couldn't praise him enough for all that he's done for me. Somebody give God a praise up in here. His grace is so magnificent to me that if I had 10,000 tongues, I could not praise him enough. His blood is so powerful, and it is the atoning factor in my life. The word atonement means to bring back into fellowship, to bring to at one meant. He is the atoning factor in my life. He is the one that covered me when I could not cover myself. Remember Adam and Eve, they came out. God came as a walking voice. Where art thou, Adam? Adam had grabbed some leaves from the fig tree to try to cover himself. But Adam did not realize the severity of his sin. For the day you eat of this tree, you will surely die. He did not immediately die physically, but he died spiritually. And in order for him to be redeemed, he did not understand that something else had to die. And so it was God that looked at him and saw that the leaves were inadequate. And so he took animal skins and covered Adam and Eve. Well, how did he get the animal skins? Something had to die in Adam's place. Something had to die in order for Adam to be covered. Look at somebody and ask them, say, how dare you look so deep and dignified when somebody had to die for you to get to this church today? How dare you act so spiritual and wonderful when somebody had to die for you to be who you are today? How dare you come in this house and not give God praise when you think about all he's done for you? Your testimony should be, I can't help myself. Oh, God, I praise. Somebody give God glory in this house.